Welcome back to Peace, Love and Tarot. This reading is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon or Rising. It's the weekly reading for the week of August 5th to the 11th. Your cards this week: Saggy, energies leaving, completing or transitioning. You have the Eight of Pentacles. Focus energies this week, we have the King of Swords clarified with the Knight of Crystals. We have the Knight of Swords coming in towards the end of the week. So no major arcana for you this week, Saggy. It's a continuing theme, not a showstopper, but I can see some real solid progress here and actually a changing of pace. Something is gathering a lot of momentum in your life, and I feel like it is something to do with your work situation, study, something like that. There's some kind of real progression happening in your sort of physical material realm this week. Recent past under the Eight of Pentacles here, we see you really sort of working hard to build a new direction, to create a new foundation for your life. This could be you taking a course of study, learning a new skill or trade, or somehow building or expanding on your current skill set. It could be additional responsibilities that you've taken on in your current role. It could be a new project that you're taking even outside of work to somehow generate more income or, build your skill set in some way. But this is you, being proactive about it and, getting out your chisel and hammer and literally, putting in some hard yards to get to another stage of growth in your life. That's what I'm seeing here. It's about, mastering new skills in order to expand your horizons. And that's exactly what I see here this week for you, Saggy. So just start up here. We have the King of Swords and the Three of Wands, right? So threes are all about the starting of manifestations. So I feel like now that you've kind of put in some hard work and that sort of thing, now you can really start to see where this thing might be going, where this opportunity, this job, this project, the skill, the study, where this is actually going now. And you can start to see things coming together. It's like, you were putting down the dots before. Now you start to see them connecting, and you're seeing what shape, what drawing, what illustration they're making, which is your key to, what's on the horizon for you. There's lots of possibilities that could come out of this. And I think that this week is where you sort of start to see those ships on the horizon getting a little closer to you. It's like where it starts to materialize. That manifestation is starting to materialize. Now we have that with the King of Swords, which is also a very strong visionary energy. The King of Swords is somebody who is, not only mature and dominant, but they're a visionary leader. They can really see things clearly. They can really, intellectualize and that sort of thing. So I really think you're getting like a massive kind of insight or vision into where your future is going. What is across that mountain range for you? What's on your horizon? That's what I'm seeing here this week for you here, Saggy. And, we have that clarified with the Knight of Crystals, which is equivalent to the Knight of Pentacles in the Rider deck. So, the Knight of Crystals is all about laying down, foundations and doing that methodical preparatory work in order to, bring in the harvest. So I feel like, after, you started working towards this thing, building a new skill, what you manifested is kind of starting to come into fruition. The Knight of Crystals is asking you, what other plans do you need to put in place? What other foundation do you need to lay to really ensure that the harvest or the crop or your results or rewards are, healthy, strong, and, going to give you the harvest, the fruits of your labor that you desire. So, that might mean adding to your skill set in a way, doing some further study, talking to more people, networking, whatever that may be for you and your situation. It's asking you to do that this week. So, and you'll have the, that visionary power this week to see what that needs to be done. Now, the Knight of Crystals is a slow-moving energy, and it's kind of like a energy that will unfold over the next few months and beyond. So what it says is, the foundations you lay now and the hard work that you put in, you will receive the rewards of those but it will be in the next season, right? So don't expect the immediate results, but what we're seeing is a building phase here. Now, towards the end of the week, we have a total pace change here, right? So we have the Knight of Crystals here, which is the slowest moving knight. And then we have the Knight of Swords here, which is the fastest moving knight of the tarot deck. And we have that together with the Chariot. Actually, I did tell a lie here. We do have a major arcana. We have the Chariot. And like both of these cards here are really strong indicators of forward movement. So I actually feel like after taking these steps towards the end of the week, we might actually have a bit of a quantum leap in progress. You know, it might be just after you put the final touches on that plan that we really do start to see that movement happening right away. Like, it might not be the rewards or the financial results coming in immediately, but I think that's going to shift the energy in some way. And like, if, for example, if you're starting out as, say, like a massage therapist, and you went and did the study and learnt the tricks of the trade, you were practicing on friends and that sort of thing, and then you might have started to get like a client or two here, so then you decided with this planning to put an ad out there and really try and like bring in new clients. Well, towards the end of the week, bang, that's when that happens. Things start coming in for you. This is those ships coming in. This is that person on the Chariot like coming towards you at a really fast pace under the Knight of Swords here, right? So could be quite a leap there. The Chariot is about forward movement. It's also about those things that you set out to manifest, like starting to come in. And it also acknowledges that along the way there could have been a bit of a internal battle with the two sphinxes here. It's almost like the two parts of your mind that might be opposing each other. One part that's like, yeah, this is a great idea and I'm on my journey and I'm taking steps forward, and another part of you that says, oh, it'll never work, and you should just go back to doing what you were doing before, that kind of thing. But this is an indicator that you are now through having the strength and the mind, more power of the mind, more control, you're able to bring those forces together. And it's the bringing of those together and creating that balance, just like a yin and yang, that propels you forward, a big jump forward in this case, right? We're now able to shift this heavy stone chariot at quite a rapid pace. That's what I'm seeing, a real quantum leap of progress towards the end of the week. So Sagittarius, that's what I have for you. Your hard work, all the investment of time, the blood, sweat and tears, is definitely going to pay off. I think it hasn't been easy. It might have been quite slow up till now, but I really see that you will start seeing the progress. Yes, slow at first under that Knight of Crystals, but it's going to gather pace really quickly. So keep in mind, this is a general reading, won't necessarily resonate with every Sagittarius out there. Well, for those it's meant to, and I'll see you for another reading next week.